Hey guys, if you don't know that it's me at this point, then you should probably watch videos 1 through 3. Hey, another map. Oh hey! This would have been useful like 30 minutes ago. Oh, good lord. Well, I've got all the keys now, so I guess it doesn't matter, but yeah. For those of you who've never played the game before, there's a map here, and it tells you where you need to go. It's, useful. Why does Harry have so many problems understanding what nighttime is? So what do you guys think are in these health drinks? They look suspiciously like the bottles that people used to sell in like the 1900s that were like heroin and alcohol or opium and alcohol and would be marketed as cough syrup or something, because I find it a little hard to believe that even in the world of Silent Hill that they would have some magical drink that could make bullets like pop out of you or slashes on your arm just disappear. So it's probably some sort of numbing agent, which also leads me to believe that I might just be drinking straight up morphine out of a bottle, which also leads me to believe that I may not be the healthiest of people if I can just drink morphine straight out of a bottle. Harry might do a lot of drugs. I don't know. I think this game would be really... Wait a minute. This doesn't look right. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I just ran the opposite direction of where I was supposed to be going because I wasn't paying attention. So, more aimless running. You know what? It's not even worth it to kill these monsters anymore. It's really a better strategy to just keep running until you absolutely have to kill them. Otherwise, it's a big waste of bullets. Plus, once you get done with the school, a lot of the monsters disappear for a while anyway. So back to the drinking morphine out of a bottle. It would be really messed up if you found out that when you finish the game, that you wake up in a hospital and this entire thing was one big drug-induced hallucination, and Mr. Mackey is just standing over your bed, and he's telling you that drugs are bad. Okay? And then the game ends. I cannot think of a more messed up ending. And I've seen the dog ending from Silent Hill 2. Although, that ending was just kind of cute. Why is there always a UFO ending in Silent Hill? I know that this was the first game, but it also has a UFO ending. And to be perfectly honest, I'd like to know what kind of work went into finding out what the channeling stone was used for, because it's so random where you have to use it to actually get the ending. And there's not really I don't remember there being a big indication when I played through the game last time. Well, then again, I've only played through it once, and if I remember correctly, you can only get the UFO ending if you've played through it twice. These dogs are really annoying. That's right, bitch, you run! I guess guess I could give you guys music again to listen to while I run around until I figure out where the school is. But the only... Good job missing the door, Harry. The only music I have on my computer is Rammstein, and Rammstein just doesn't fit with Silent Hill. I think I figured out what happened to Penn and Teller's Desert Bus. Wait a minute. I just noticed something. There are bottles of morphine on this bus. All the kids in Silent Hill were drug addicts, or homeless people do drugs on this bus, or something. Because there should not be bottles of morphine on a school bus. Not an elementary school bus, maybe a high school bus. But I think 5 is a little too young to be doing morphine. It's always bothered me just a little bit that the name of the school is called Midwich. Like, with the word witch in the end of it. It's like a not very subtle hint at Alessa's powers. But at the same time, if you've never played the game before and you don't know what the story is about, you probably wouldn't get it until your second playthrough. Although, like I said, I played this thinking that it would make the movie make sense, and I think at that point I had already played Silent Hill 3 and finished it, so I already knew the plot to this, so a lot of stuff in here came off as kind of corny. But I also know that this game was it was kind of like a spiritual successor to Resident Evil, because it came out due to the popularity of that game, but they wanted to have something that was a lot more survival and less, oh hey, bullets all over the place, which is kind of what Resident Evil is. It's kind of a lot of mindless violence. Now don't get me wrong, the game is good, but Silent Hill and Resident Evil are completely different. I could make a ton of money in Silent Hill just by selling Bic pens. Because apparently, nobody owns any because they have to write all the messages in blood. What is Sage's water? Does this go all the way back to me talking about opium and alcohol in a bottle again? I mean, I could definitely see them calling something like that Sage's water. I don't know who looks at that and assumes it's a door. I have never assumed it was a door. I just thought it was part of a wall or even a window. But there's no handle or hinges on it, so I don't see why the first thing he thinks of is, it's a door, and it's got 2 hanging bodies next to it. Also, why is there a painting of 2 hanging bodies in a school? This school isn't a very good school, is it? I should probably save it here. I'll see you guys in part 5 where I'll finally go through the entirety of the normal school.